To me, consciousness is always focalized, centered, individualized person. You seem to say that there can be perceiving without a perceiver, knowing without a knower, loving without a lover, acting without an actor. I feel that the trinity of knowing, knower, and known can be seen in every moment of life. Consciousness implies a conscious being, an object of consciousness, and the fact of being conscious. That which is conscious, I call a person. A person lives in the world, is a part of it, affects it, and is affected by it. Maharaj, why don't you inquire how real are the world and the person? Questioner. Oh no, I need not inquire. Enough if the person is not less real than the world in which the person exists. Maharaj, then what is the question? Questioner. Are persons real and universal conceptual, or are universals real and person imaginary? Maharaj, neither are real. Questioner. Surely I am real enough to merit your reply and I am a person. Maharaj, not when asleep. Questioner. Submergence is not absence, even though asleep I am. Maharaj, to be a person you must be self-conscious. Are you so always? Questioner, not when I sleep, of course, nor when I am in a swoon or drugged. Maharaj, during your waking hours, are you continually self-conscious? Questioner, no, sometimes I'm absent-minded or just absorbed. Maharaj, are you a person during the gaps in self-consciousness? Questioner, of course, I'm the same person throughout. I remember myself as I was yesterday, and yes, yesteryear. Definitely, I'm the same person. Maharaj, so to be a person, you need memory. Questioner, of course. And without Maharaj and without memory, what are you? Questioner, incomplete memory entails incomplete personality. Without memory, I cannot exist as a person. Maharaj, surely you can exist without memory. You do so in sleep. Questioner, only in the sense of remaining alive, not as a person. Maharaj, since you admit that as a person you have only intermittent existence, can you tell me what are you in the intervals in between experiencing yourself as a person? Questioner, I am, but not as a person. Since I am not conscious of myself in the intervals, I can only say that I exist, but not as a person. Maharaj, shall we call it impersonal existence? Questioner, I would rather call it unconscious existence. I am, but I do not know that I am. Maharaj, you have said just now, I am, but I do not know that I am. Could you possibly say it about your being in an unconscious state? Questioner, no, I couldn't. Maharaj, you can only describe it in the past tense. I didn't know. I was unconscious, in the sense of not remembering. Questioner, having been unconscious, how could I remember and what? Maharaj, were you really unconscious or you just do not remember? Questioner, how am I to make out? Maharaj, consider, do you remember every second of yesterday? Maharaj, of course not. Maharaj, were you then unconscious? Questioner, of course not. Maharaj, so you are conscious and yet you do not remember. Questioner, yes. Maharaj, maybe you were conscious in sleep and just do not remember. Questioner, no, I was not conscious. I was asleep. I didn't behave like a conscious person. Maharaj, again, how do you know? Questioner, I was told so by those who saw me asleep. Maharaj, all they can testify to is that they saw you lying quietly with closed eyes and breathing regularly. They couldn't make out whether you were conscious or not. Your only proof is your own memory. A very uncertain proof it is. Questioner. Yes, I admit that on my own terms. I'm a person only during my waking hours. What I am in between, I do not know. Maharaj, at least you know that you do not know. Since you pretend not to be conscious in the intervals between the waking hours, leave the intervals alone. Let us consider the waking hours only. Questioner, I'm the same person in my dreams. Maharaj, agreed. Let us consider them together, waking and dreaming. The difference is merely in continuity. Were your dreams consistently continuous, bringing back night after night the same surroundings and the same people? You would be at a loss to know which is the waking and which is the dream. Henceforth, when we talk of the waking state, we shall include the dream state too. Questioner. Agreed. I'm a person in a conscious relation with the world. Maharaj. Are the world and the conscious relation with it essential to your being a person? Questioner. Even confined in a cave, I remain a person. Maharaj. It implies a body and a cave and a world in which they can exist. Questioner. Yes, I can see. The world and the consciousness of the world are essential to my existence as a person. Maharaj, this makes the person a part and parcel of the world, or vice versa. The two are one. Questioner, consciousness stands alone. The person and the world appear in consciousness. Maharaj, you said appear. Could you add disappear? Questioner, no, I cannot. I can only be aware of my and my world's appearance. As a person, I cannot say the world is not. Without a world, I wouldn't be there to say it because there is a world. I am there to say there is a world. Maharaj, maybe it is the other way round. Because of you, there is a world.